Hello, everybody, and welcome. You are joining us on our monthly Saturday morning live releasing negative emotions show. And my name is Michael Loche. I'm a certified emotion code practitioner, and I'm with John. Good morning, John.
Good morning. Hello. Yeah, another great episode ahead of us here. Hey, if you're watching live, say hello.
Yeah, let us know that you're watching. And yeah, we're on episode 255. I think we had a little numbering problem a couple of weeks ago, so it's really 256, but it's 255. No one needs to know any of that. We're on episode 255, and today we want to demonstrate our skill set. What skill set? Our skill set that we can reduce and or eliminate your physical pain. We're going to be the easiest walk-in clinic you never had to walk to. You're not sure if you believe us? Well, we've been here for 255 episodes, and we have an outstanding success rate. And if you want to make sure that you're notified when we're here and when we're connected and so on, I'm just going to put something on the screen here. And let us know if you want to be added to our list. I'm just finding that thing. Every one Saturday a month, we're here. We'll let you know the day before so you can plan your calendar. And the morning of, we'll send it again. And if you want to check in with Brian, if you want to check in with John or I, you can go to releasingnegativeemotions.com/live, watch all the previous episodes. We're dedicating this year to helping people with physical pain because it's so amazing to have it done and to be the recipient. But we worked on everything from heartache to headache, to heartburn to puffy feet. So go look back at the last episodes that we've done. John, say hello to our friends. Introduce, and John's got a special, unique talent of being a body code practitioner as well. Introduce yourself to our friends, John.
Yes, my name is John Inverarity, certified emotion code and body code practitioner. And yeah, I'm excited to just got this from Dr. Brad's freshly released body code book. It is a big one. It is absolutely amazing. And so emotion code is his first certification, sort of level 1, and then body code's level 2. So this is a really, really exciting time for the emotion code, body code world. And I've been using body code for about 10 years now. Absolutely love it. And it's great just to see like the development of it, a body code 1 or 2, 2.1, and then the book comes out. So it's great to have Dr. Brad and his team really, really move forward and getting this out to the world. It's available at all bookstores, Amazon. And Michael, you've got a copy too. You're into it. What do you think about it?
I never took the certification for body code, and when I needed something from it, you would help me with that. So, and there was other things that I wanted to work on. And anyway, I wanted to support Dr. Brad. What a gift! Imagine if he never decided to share this skill set with the world. I mean, there's thousands of practitioners, and they're helping thousands of people. I mean, the impact that he had by releasing that first book and then making this available. Like I said before the call here, I got the body code book. I got 2. I ordered another one, so now I've got 2 of them. I'm going through it and working on myself. And but number 1, you got to know how to muscle test. It should be muscle testing and the body code, right, John? You can't do it without muscle testing because muscle testing is what helps us get answers. John, now that we're here, tell us, our friends, a little bit about why we use muscle testing and what it's for. Go ahead.
Yeah, so muscle testing, it can also be called like a kinesiology. So we use muscle testing and we're asking yes or no questions and getting yes or no answers. And the subconscious mind, it's like a binary computer. So it knows that, it responds in yes or no. So we can ask, the subconscious, questions on, health related questions. If there's imbalances and trapped emotions contributing to your aches and pains, or business blocks, relationship blocks, whatever it may be. So we use that muscle testing to get the answers.
And we're going to be looking for 2 volunteers today. John, tell our friends what we'd like to get from them so they could get the support for you or I today. Go ahead, please.
Right. We want to demonstrate the magic here. So we're looking for 2 volunteers with chronic aches and pains and we want a severity as well. It is so in the comments, be watching live. That's permission. Say, hey, yeah, I've got upper back pain or lower back pain. the severity is a 5 or 10, whatever it may be. And then we can connect up to you and we'll act as a proxy. So we're sort of stepping in on your behalf. We'll do the muscle testing. You just sit back, relax and home, and we do all the work.
It'll never be easier. It'll
No.
never be easier. It'll never be easier than what we're doing. How could you make it easier? Do nothing? That would make it easier. So we've got a couple tools in our little toolbox. Number one, you can see we've got Dr. Brad's emotion code chart. I got a copy. John got a copy. We live and breathe this. When we're your proxy and we're muscle testing, the only way to delete an emotion is to know its name. It's almost like if I said, hey, can you delete those files in my computer? And you say, which ones? And you said, the bad ones. Well, that doesn't tell me anything. It's file number 123.doc and file 124. You got to know the name of the emotion. And that's where we come in. That's where on your behalf, in other words, as your proxy, we've got the skill set to say, out of this entire list, which is the exact emotion. And your subconscious mind's brilliant, knows everything. It's a yes, no, and then we find it. John, it's not enough to find it. Yeah, we found the bug and the problem. Then what?
Yeah, so we take a magnet, so pure energy, and the magnet helps magnify or amplify our intention to clear the emotion. And we take it, we run it along the governing meridian right here, which is a powerful meridian in the the whole energetic meridian system. It connects up to all the other meridians. So then it pushes that intention throughout your whole energy system, your whole body, to release that emotion. Basically just disconnect it, remove it from you. And so when that trapped emotion is no longer there, it's not rattling around, aggravating the tissues, it's gone. And then a lot of the time the pain decreases and goes away. Does it get any
easier? If you
easier?
imagine in a cartoon way, you've got two baseball-sized emotions in the side of your neck, and we can't see them on an X-ray because they're energy, and and imagine they get released and deleted with us, and then it's like, oh, I can feel that again. Okay, just a quick few things. Someone in the Facebook group user put out the muscle testing video. I'm just going to show you that. So here's a couple links to help you out today. If you want to learn how to muscle test and you've tried it before, listen, I've heard it 100 times and I've solved all the things that you say are the problem. I put together a little video with a little worksheet because that's my style. And I promise you, after watching it and practicing, you're going to get it. And then you'll get better and better and better. And then you'll start trusting yourself. But you can go to michaellozier.com/muscle testing and check that out. Hey, if you're a practitioner, emotion code, body code practitioner, you're just brand new, or maybe you've been in business for a while, and maybe you're not making a lot of business, or you don't know that much about business, well, I can help. Last Saturday, I did a Zoomer event with practitioners, and I put together, I put the link there in the chat, I put together a business growth model. In other words, here's 10 things that I would recommend because I've mentored 75 practitioners. Here's a list of things I would do to encourage you so you can have a profitable business. So go ahead, guess what? Michael Ocean style, it comes with the worksheet. I'm just looking for it. It's like this. It comes with the worksheet and you fill it in and then you have a plot and plan in front of you. And then you say, oh, I'm dreading it. Swipe yourself to get it done. Right, John? When you and I want to do a project, thinking, we do a little clearing ourselves to make sure. So if you're a practitioner and you're resistant stepping up and building a business, say this after me. Delete this creative insecurity, blocking and stopping me from building and creating and developing a bigger business, a profitable business. Deleting this creative insecurity. Practitioners know what I mean by that. And if you don't, go to the back of the book. It's one of my most favorite emotions of all. Okay, let's see. Vegas is in the house. That must be Lori.
Lori Mayo, yeah. I'm in the group right now looking at the comments. So just quickly, one is Natasha Paula Samuel.
Okay.
Obviously, she's the one that shared the muscle testing link to the training video. Yeah, Holly is here as well, says hello.
So if you're listening in and you're thinking, hey, I've never had a session with the guys, this is a perfect opportunity. I see Kelly asking if it's recent pain. Sometimes that's legitimately bones and that kind of pain. So I'm going to hold off for that. We're looking for chronic pain. And what does that mean? It means there all the time. whether it's a 1 out of 10 or, you wake up, it's there. And matter of fact, it might be a 3 or a 4. You don't even know it anymore because your whole body's adjusted to that pain. If that's you, give us a quick shout out. We want to work with you. Okay, Facebook user. Yeah, I don't know why.
That's Holly. Yeah,
oh, it's
Holly's
Holly, is
paying.
it? How can you
Yeah,
know?
that's Holly.
Are you seeing something different than me?
I have it up on my phone. I'm in the group.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
I'm going to go to. We're also on LinkedIn Live, and so I'm going to go to my LinkedIn Live. That's me watching you, watching me, watching you. So if you're watching on LinkedIn Live, I'm going to keep the little stream on there. And so right now we're on LinkedIn Live, we're on YouTube Live, we're on Facebook Live, and then 1 hour after the show, we upload it to our podcast that has over 135 downloads. Are you kidding me? So we want to reach out and thank everybody that's hiring us and helping us help you and your family. And again, we're on episode number 255. We've got a lot. If you have a question, let us know in the chat. And we are getting set up for today and looking for a volunteer that we haven't worked from yet. And if not, we can go back to Lori. So there we go. Got
Carol Morris just joined us. Hey, Carol.
What's that?
It said Carol Morris joined us. Says good morning.
Okay, good stuff. Well, today I have another special event that I'm doing on the Zoom, and unless you're watching right now, it'll be too late. But I'm doing things on the Zoomer now. This is good, but I want to be able to interact differently. So once a month, I'm doing events for practitioners and events for people that have been following law of attraction. So that's something new for me. And I'm also on Clubhouse a lot, doing lots of fun stuff there.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Yeah, Clubhouse is fun because you don't have to prepare your hair or anything. You just sit on the dining room table and help people have conversations. Well, good stuff. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do today, John?
Well, I'll work with Laurie Mayo.
Okay, let's do it then. Let's do that, and then Laurie will get some help, and we'll get some. We'll be able to show our friends. So
yeah, absolutely. So Laurie's saying low back pain severity is a 7 out of 10. And so I'll just set the intention to connect up. So let's do this. Yeah, let's just connect up to Laurie. So my muscle testing, it looks like this. I'll just sort of hold my hands up here. So I do have a good connection to Laurie, proxy. Yes. So low back pain, Laurie's saying it's a 7 out of 10. Is it? Yeah, my muscle testing is saying it's an 8. So
that's a pretty good guess, though, for the conscious mind to give a number. But the subconscious mind is the real boss, right?
Yeah. Low back pain. Is there trapped emotion causing this back pain or associated with this back pain? Yeah, so we can identify a trapped emotion. Clear it to reduce this. Well, that sounds nice. Is this trapped emotion in column A? It is. So I've got my emotion code chart, column A, column B, odd row, even row. There's 60 emotions on the chart, and we're going to narrow it down to find out which trapped emotions are contributing to this pain. So we've got column A, so we're down to 30 trapped emotions. Is it an odd row? No. So A would be an even row. Then my next question would be, is it in 2 or yes, or 4 or 6, just to double check. So it's an A2. Is it the first one? Second one, third one, fourth one? No. So it's the fifth one? No. But it's an A2? Yeah. It's my first muscle testing of the day. Maybe I'm a little bit off. Let's just go through those again. I'll just ask in my head.
So right now, again, John's muscle testing, and Laurie's brain's telling John's fingers which one of these emotions, and when he gets the right ones, his fingers will lock up in his style.
Yeah, all right. So I was putting too much attention on my fingers when I was asking out loud. So it's nervousness. That's the emotion. It's a trapped emotion of nervousness. Yeah, is there more information needed? No, we can clear that now. Got my magnet right here. It's just a refrigerator magnet releasing that nervousness from Laurie Mayo in Las Vegas. Yeah. Okay. There's another trapped emotion. We can identify and clear to reduce, eliminate this low back pain, Lori. Yeah, A, be odd or even, 1 or 3 or 5. Self-abuse. Trapped emotion is self-abuse. Clear that now. Release the self-abuse. So that's like the negative self-talk. There's another trapped emotion, Lori. There is. Is it in column A or B? It's in column A, odd row. No, A, even row. 2, 4. So A4. Is it? So it's hatred. Trapped emotion of hatred. So let's clear hatred. It's released. Yeah, there's another trapped emotion. Even. So it's A6. Is it overwhelmed, lust? Jealousy. Is it lust? Trapped emotion, lust. Cleared. There's another trapped emotion. Yeah. Be odd or even. It is A5. Dread. Clear dread. Release that dread. It's cleared. Yeah, Lori, there's another trapped emotion. Let's just check the severity after clearing, half a dozen or whatever that was. So the severity we started at 7 or 8. Is it a 6 or a higher, Lori? No. 3. It's a 3 out of a 10. So according to my fingers, the muscle testing, it's around 50% less. Is there another trapped emotion? I got no to that. Let's just check a few other things, maybe a different chart. Is it compound, which is an emotional blend? No. Heart wall? No. Maybe a misalignment? No.
Lori, give us an indicator of a new number now, from your conscious mind, and then we'll do a little compare there. Maybe let that breathe a bit.
Yeah, let that breathe a bit. I'm getting that's it for now. I'm not getting a clear answer if there is something else. Sometimes you just need to give the body some time to process that, and then you can go in again, a few minutes later or a few days later, clear out another layer.
Oh, she's saying a 3.
There, okay. So
that's a good result.
that
In a one-on-one
matches up.
session, you could do a more thorough job, but
Yeah.
we're demonstrating, hey, we can help your physical pain live today. So thank you, Lori, for volunteering.
Yeah.
John, earlier before the show, I said I went to my gym yesterday and it was icy, so I didn't go for my walk and so on. So I had my body code book with me, same one as you. I took the cover off. And I came across a section on idea allergies. So I'd like you to tell me what that means. And then I did have an ideal allergy, and I'm still trying to interpret it. So I had some clients yesterday, and I did this with each of them. As soon as I nailed it, they said, oh my God, I have such an allergy to that idea. We don't usually think of it. Tell our friends what you understand about idea allergies, and do they come up often?
Right. Yeah. So think about like a physical allergy to food or something. You have peanut butter. You can have a fairly significant negative reaction in your body, right? Okay. So moving over to idea allergies, you can have the idea of something, and then your body can have a negative reaction to that. Like it could be just like an internal conflict, or your body just doesn't like that. It's kind of like a yuck feeling to the idea. So there's many different possibilities of what you can be allergic to, but some of the common ones would be like an idea allergy to success. I've seen an idea allergy to like trust. So maybe you're having a hard time in relationships with, like, you want to trust someone, but then there's just something off. It just doesn't work. You don't trust anyone. It's because you have that idea allergy. A lot of the time there'll be a trapped emotion like underlying it. Not all the time, but there can be that, that underlying emotional trigger, which then comes up as well. So you can have, lack of trust and frustration, right? So it can be quite an imbalancing imbalance. Do you have the chart in front of you of what?
I do have the chart. And so I just put in the chart, who wants an ideal allergy session? It just takes a couple seconds. So I'm in the car and I'm waiting to go, in the gym, and I did it. So my idea allergy was fatigue. So does that mean that I don't like to be fatigued, or I resist it, or how do you interpret that?
Yeah, you could be. So yeah, it's definitely up for interpretation, but like the idea of fatigue is extra negative for you. So you're just like, what's wrong with me? Why am I always tired? And maybe you're not, right? Like you go to bed early because you're up early or something like that, right? Like it's just that you're not okay with that. Maybe you're taking extra stimulants and drinking coffee and Red Bull or something like that in the evening because you don't like that feeling of fatigue of having any downtime.
Yeah,
You
I
don't like
dread,
being
I
bored. You always
dread,
have to do something.
I dread, like when it's around 5 or 6 o'clock and I feel I'm getting tired. I said, "What am I tired for? It's only 6 o'clock." So I know
Yeah.
exactly what it is. So anyway, I get into the gym and I talk to my friend, my trainer Lauren, who probably has more sessions from me than anybody in the world. So I said, "Hey, do you want me to see if you have an idea allergy?" Didn't know what it was. I just learned about it 2 minutes ago. So his ideal allergy was loneliness.
Uh,
He laughs. So listen, he's got 3 big dogs, a wife, a baby, 42 clients, and he's never alone.
Never
As
alone.
soon as I said loneliness, he said, "Oh, I would avoid the feeling of loneliness." So kind of makes sense. So I'll check in with him to see if he still has that energy about being
Yeah.
allergic to the idea of being lonely.
Yeah. You know what would make sense to that is that to have like an underlying imbalance of abandonment. So maybe as a child, you were alone. Maybe your parents dropped you off at daycare or
Yeah.
school or something, and you felt alone, or you're in detention and you're all alone, right? And you're abandoned or whatever it may be, and then you just never want to have that experience again. So you create that ideology. Yeah.
So you're right, John. There's a chart in the book. There is 3 columns, 7 times 5. Oh, I guess there's 6. There's like 80, 120 more different ideologies. And through
Yeah.
muscle testing, your brain would tell my brain, tell my fingers which one it was. So that was a good exercise. If you're my client, I'm going to be including the idea allergy in your next session because it's lots of fun. Also, what I'm doing today, I do it every Saturday after the bro shows. I invite my entire client base to a Zoom call, and that's we stay connected. They come in and tell me success stories, and some people pop in for a minute, some people stay for an hour. Guess what they're getting today? Everyone, all my clients are coming in. They're going to get an idea allergy.
Mm-hmm.
Remove the
Yeah. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
see
Going to the
Kelly's giving a
dentist.
suggestion what her idea allergy is. Well, we don't guess what they are, so we would find out what they are. And you might think it's an allergy to that, but we could find out if you have an allergy, but I don't think relationships are on the chart. So
Yeah.
I'll just say
Relationship.
yes if you want me to do a quick session and
Yeah.
I'll give you something to explore.
You can be allergic to a specific person.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Or people in general. That's in there as well. It's allergic to people. You're gonna stay home a lot. Yeah. Or maybe there's something within yourself that is creating conflict that you don't like about yourself, like a self-worth thing prevents you from just being around other people, like a self-judgment or something like that. That can happen.
Yeah.
What'd you find?
Okay, Kelly, I just did an ideal allergy session with Kelly. I've worked with her before, so I trusted that she would want one. And I found her idea allergy is others negative feelings.
Huh. Yeah.
Yeah, other people's negative feelings. She's allergic to that. I get that.
Yeah, I get that.
And the word allergy again means that doesn't have to be a runny nose. That's interesting.
Hmm.
I guess the more I'll use it, the more I'll hear people's comments about what their interpretation was and help build, because some things don't have definitions. So there we go. We have allergies to ideas about doing stuff. So if you're working with John and I say, "Hey, can you give me a side of coleslaw and the ideal allergy session?" It's
Yeah.
nice to know what to ask for, right?
I've
I've
found
worked with
idea
Lauren Nolan.
allergies.
I helped her so much in her first 2 or 3 sessions, and I said, "Well, in our business, we help people so they don't have to, they don't come back." And she said, "Well, for me, when I work with somebody, the first few meetings is all about their mental challenges and their physical pain, and then after that, the next phase is helping them create opportunities, make
Hmm.
more money, get a better job, get more clients. That's not pain related, so." So I like to do pain first, physical pain. If you built me a list and the last thing was sore back, we move that to the list. Physical pain first. When I say mental challenge, I mean anxiety and panic and nervousness and negative, that whole grammar, that's all. And then it's like, I'm feeling better. So, okay, now it's opportunity time. So,
Yeah.
and everybody wants to do better at everything. So,
Yeah, absolutely. Back to the ideologies, I've seen ideologies like underlying other ideologies. So you can have like, 2 or 3 sort of domino on each other. So that's something to check for as well.
right.
Yeah, it's
So
kind of
after
like
I
a
clear
system.
one, would I check to see if there's another one?
Well, is there an ideology? And yes, you find it. Is there another ideology underlying this? Or you'd ask, is there a trapped emotion underlying this or contributing to the creation or development of this original ideology?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to clear it, it takes an emotion and the intention to delete it. Both of those.
Yeah, so the ideology, you can think about it like just a little ball of energy in itself, just like the trapped emotion, right? So you're removing that ideology just in itself.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Like I said, I'm learning it, so I'm going to practice those different things. And
Yeah.
well, good. What else did I work on this, John? Who or what did you do this week that was pretty unique? I'll go first. So my friend Deb that lives in Mexico, she looks after a stray rescue dog. Maybe they're stray, but she has one living in her house now that is doing circles, spin. She calls it spinning. She sent me a picture. It looked like a cartoon, the cartoon where it's just a blur, and the dog's spinning and spinning and spinning.
Oh, the zoomies. Yeah.
So I checked into, this is me in Gilligan's Island on the west coast of Canada in Victoria, all the way to Mexico, connected to her dog, Nina, I think the dog's name, and it was spinning and spinning, and I significantly reduced the spinning. So in the next session, she was saying when the dog goes outside, it just does the whole spin and it won't stop. It does a bigger spin. So that was a different emotion. I cleared that. And these sessions were only like 2 or 3 minutes long because, I found what I needed to. And then at the end of the day, she sent me a picture of the dog sleeping on her bed. She said the dog has never settled on her bed before, like just to relax. So
Nice.
there you go. That's a pet story. John, what's your
Wonderful.
story?
Yeah. I've been working with a lot of people with there's like an underlying like kind of just heaviness to them, like heaviness in their chest or just somewhere in their body, just feeling really low, like fatigue as well. Maybe it's the time of year, kind of like the dark winter months. But the success of that is that just people are instantly feeling like lighter right after the session, more optimistic, feeling just more empowered. And great time of year, spring forward kind of a thing, right? Feeling people just better about themselves, the world, their opportunities, their outlook in life. So really, really happy for my client success that way.
And there's some things that people don't understand what happened. They'll say, hey, you know what, something came over me. In the last couple of weeks, I've been such a, and I'm angry at everybody and I've had no business. And like when there's an abrupt change like that, in my head, I said, it's an absorbed emotion. And that absorbed emotion is someone else's emotion that kind of covered you like a big blanket. And it manipulates your energy. So we help with that too. So if you said something came over you, it did. It's called an absorbed emotion. And it'll compromise your vibrational integrity. First time I ever used that whole sentence. It'll compromise your Kelly Carson, it'll compromise your vibrational integrity. So instead of sending a pure vibe, now it's contaminated with that. So we can help you with absorbed emotion.
Taking on other people's stuff. Yeah.
And we can find out when it happens, even the
That
day.
yeah. That can create an absorbed allergy or absorbed trapped emotion, can definitely contribute to the creation of an idea allergy to other people's negative feelings.
Yes.
Back to Kelly. Yeah.
Good. So John, let's just recap. We're in episode number 255, and John and I have active practices. We work via Zoom or the telephone, and our sessions, we'd like you to come prepared with a list of things. Both John and I have like a planner of different things that we offer, and that helps you plan. Because sometimes you think, oh, I have seasonal allergies, but you don't really know how long that's going to take. So we just say, bring a list and we'll look after the seasonal allergy, what you wanted or whatever that is, and then we'll work on the other stuff instead of trying to figure it out during the call. Don't we love when they bring a list, John?
Love it. Yeah.
Get right to
Love
work.
it.
I had a
Yeah.
woman hire me this week, and she was like 3 minutes early, and I like early, right? So I get on the Zoomer and I introduce myself. I said, hey, thanks for being early. She said, Paulette said you like it when we're early. I said, well, yes, I do. And she said, and I also have a list of 8 items prioritized. Paulette said you like that too. And I said, oh, I like that. And she said not to tell any stories. So that was her friend Paulette. That was an ideal referral. So this woman, she came set up to get some work done.
Yeah.
Right? She bulleted her list, and we worked to. And again, she didn't know how long. I didn't guarantee to work on all 7. I said just bring the list, and
You worked through it.
A lot of work there. So come prepared. Every minute with John and I is really important because we can release emotions in 1 minute. So we'd love to have you. I'm going to put this back up on the chat here, John. For people that like, what does it mean to go online and look at the calendar? Can you just speak to that for a minute, please?
Yeah, super simple. We have online scheduling, so you can go in and find a date and a time that works for you, so you can set up with your time zone. So there's no back and forth of like, hey, are you available, Sunday at 3 p.m. or Monday at 3 p.m., your time or my time? So it's really easy. We do recommend a package of sessions to start. So either like 2, 3, or 5. We have different session options, package options. So it's best to start with that. That way, we have that second session or that third session or the follow-up session to go in and clear out the layers. Because a lot of the time, like you saw today with Lori, we kind of maxed out at that severity of a 3. So if we had more time or another session, a few days later, then we could go in again, clear out another layer. And so you can find us at releasingnegativeemotions.com, or my website is aliveandpure.com.
Okay, perfect. What else? Now, listen, I got one more thing to show practitioners. If you're a practitioner and you would like to be able to, maybe you're almost done a session with your client and there's a couple more minutes left and you don't really want to start anything else and you really want to make use of your time. What if at the very last 3 minutes you said this? Can you think of a food or drink item that you'd like to delete forever? Other than spinning their head trying to come up with one, they'll say, yes, chocolate chip cookies. The script in this video right here gives you the exact word-by-word script that I've helped 350 people, minimum 350 people, completely delete a food item. Michael Lozier style, it comes with the worksheet. It's free. So check it out. And then when you meet your clients the next time, guess what you start off with? You'll never guess what. I haven't had a chocolate chip cookie or interest. What a way to show your skill set and let people know that you can do other things. Again, the link went to the chat there. It's a free video course with the worksheet, and practice it on yourself. Do you have a food or drink item that you'd like to delete forever? Also, it can help you add things, help you add more water, and help you add more vegetables, for example. The script is the same, so check it out.
Yeah.
Well, good. We did it, John. We demonstrated the emotion code. We let people know about other things we can help them with. We're going to invite them to come back next month. And next month, we're going to have a different topic, and stay tuned. To get on the list, go to releasingnegativeemotions.com/live, and we'll send you 2 emails a month so you can get updated on what's going on. Oh, here's Kelly. She gave us a food update here. It's been years, and she still doesn't buy green grapes.
Green grapes were a problem.
They're a problem, and they're expensive. I see them on the flyer. It says $17. Who's buying grapes for $17? And then you got to be anyway. She was a grape. She had them every day, so it's an expensive habit. Kelly, what's the other thing I helped you get rid of?
It's a huge problem. I think it was a Starbucks thing, wasn't it?
That's right. It was
lattes or something. $7.
$7. Yeah, $7. Yeah, her lattes. Yeah, she ate bags of them.
Bags and bags of green grapes.
You know what, Joe? Let's do that next month, and we'll do a lot of people.
Food.
Right? Yeah, because it only takes 30 seconds. So we'll have a lineup. There we
We're
go.
switching
Green
it
tea
up.
lattes. Yes, at Starbucks. $7.
3 a day.
3 a day. Oh, thanks, Kelly, for hanging out. John, we'll see you next month here, and everybody else come back and join us. Think of a food or drink item you'd like to delete and get in the queue for next week, and we'll have fun with you. See you later, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.
Oh, somebody said